Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video, and today we have an awesome collab with Token and Ren. You can look back on my channel. I've got tons of videos on both of these guys. I really enjoy their music. Two completely, totally different styles, but a great meshing. I have heard this song once. I did a live reaction to the album. You can go check that out. Unfortunately, it got cut short because my internet went out, and it was out for the rest of the day. I still have not got to listen to the rest of this album. I'm going to record myself and post it on my Patreon. It's kind of too late to post it onto YouTube, but I've really enjoyed this album, and I've still got like 6, 7, 8 songs left to listen to, so that gets me excited. Quick shout out to my friends over at Manscaped. Use code Crypt for 15% off and free worldwide shipping, and I'll follow you back if you show me that you've used my code. But just make sure your balls smell good, all right? Nobody wants Mr. Stinky Balls walking around. Do it. But with that being said, let's get into this. This is Token and Ren. What does your love look like? Token sent me this early. That's why it's called Token Ren YouTube Final. I think the premiere is about to happen sometime on YouTube, so go show some love to the OG video. But let's get it. We are the products of what we see. Bow!
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to
Ren
change
playing
me,
the guitar.
I try to
Nice.
change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer.
Nice.
And you thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you.
Wow.
But I'm just what I should be.
Man, so I like this music video a lot right now. He's got these actors portraying his family and girlfriend. A lot of really dope stuff in the lyrics right there, trying to tell her, like, we both love differently. I grew up in a different environment than you did, so we're going to see things differently. The same situation we're going to view differently. You grew up in a gated house with a loving family, like the picture-perfect Brady Bunch family. I grew up in a house with lots of instigation. That was a cool little flip where you did right there with gated community, but mine was instigated. I only ever heard dad say he loved mom whenever he was singing lyrics. I never knew where my dad was going to be. You always knew where your dad was going to be, and the relationship that his dad had with his mom wasn't ideal, so he can't love you the way that you want to be loved because he was never taught that way. You want to be loved how your dad loves your mom because it's picture perfect situation. He doesn't know what that looks like. He even said he turned to his manager for some help, but his manager's just going to teach him how to be a better rapper. Can't teach him how to be a better man, a better boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever. Very meaningful stuff. I really like that verse a lot. Let me back it up just a little bit, go back to that chorus.
I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like?
That's
what
a
does
good
your
chorus,
love look
too.
like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
A stalemate of trying to change each other.
Not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is colour my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your
So grand.
Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes. Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds have uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. My raw new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you, but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade in my cold night. What does your love look like?
Shoo! Dude, just the mixing choices on his verse was really, really cool. A lot of grand stuff, a lot of harmonies, a lot of really great things in the layering right there. Man, I really wanted to stop and talk about a lot of things in that, but I was just kind of letting it ride. I mean, it was building, the tension on it was building up and up and up. Both of them have done a great job at like portraying this story. There's a lot of storytelling on this album that I've heard so far. Token's a very good storyteller, but Ren himself is telling a great story right here as well. And just showing the effect that their parents' relationship had on their current viewpoint of relationship. He started his verse by saying he's going to therapy because every time he starts to feel like he's falling in love, he wants to run away from all that pressure. Just like his dad ran away from the pressure. And his therapist even said like all of this anxiety and like the fear of this pressure to keep promises and to keep safety, it all came about from when you were a kid, from that exact situation. And then it's like boom, flashback, and does this storytelling. It was a really cool way to get into that. And then the video did the flashback to when he was a kid, and then just showing him going through the same thing every single night, trying to cover his ears so he doesn't hear his parents fighting. And his dad up and leaves him, his mom, and his sis. And I really love that line where he said he's confused, but he's moving through the confusion. Like he's not just gonna let it eat him alive. He grew up fast because he had to be a new Ren. Really great verse. And again, just the actual sound of just really grand and big and beautiful. You know, when I saw that Ren was on the track list for this album, I thought maybe it was going to be a, you know, fast rap spaz kind of track, because they do cross paths in that manner. They both can do that well. This is not what I was expecting, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm glad this is the direction they went in.
What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation and mine, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't
Taking
even
the same
give me
path
an
as
answer
mom and
'cause
dad
you
did.
never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm
Don't
too
do that,
far away,
Token.
is it over for you?
Tap her shoulder,
Maybe
talk
I'm
it
just
out.
not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul
Talk
for
it
you.
out.
Maybe we are meant to be together,
Don't
but
take
I
the same
ain't
steps.
in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues,
Wow.
too many issues.
That's a
at
great
play.
metaphor.
You yell fast, I get quiet. You
That's a
wanna
great
see
metaphor.
more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Dang, dude. That was an awesome way, dude. The chain right there, like he tried so hard to break through the cycle and he physically couldn't because of that chain. That was a great metaphor. Kudos, baby! Man, that was a very good song. Again, kudos to Ren and Token really bringing this track to life. Great music video too, as per usual. I mean, Token doesn't have bad music videos. But yeah, let me know what you guys felt about this song, how you liked it, how you didn't like it. Let's have some discussions down there. Shout out to everybody that hung around to the end of the video. I want to talk about some real stuff real quick. I'm about to embark on a very big journey over the next 6 months or so. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is because I'm not looking for like a pat on the back or anything like that, but I do want to let you guys know that what I'm about to do is for somebody else and they deserve it more than anything. And so right now I could use all the support in the world to try to help me get to that point of doing this for them. So I'm doing features, I'm doing music reviews. You can use my code at Manscaped. You can stream my music every single day. Just toss it on repeat. Every little stream counts, or just click on every single YouTube video. Anything like that helps me out a ton. So yeah, if you want a feature or you want a music review or anything like that, hit me up on Instagram. We can talk about it. And this is my most recent song that I just put out. Feel free to show it to everybody. I don't swear. I sing my butt off, talk about my faith, and it's kind of the general direction that I want to go in with my new music. And you can always join my Patreon. Like I said, I'm going to listen to the rest of the album over there. You get member shout outs at the end of every single video like this right here. And again, every little penny, every little stream, every little everything helps out a ton for me to do this project for these the other people that I'm doing this for. And I will talk about it at one point whenever it's done or on its way to being done. But that is it. Love you guys. Here's my song, I Will Rise. Have a great night, guys.